Welcome to the Abyss. We're back playing more Slay the Spire. And looking through the achievements that I need, uh, Purity and Barricaded are definitely easiest to accomplish on Ironclad. All you really need for Purity is like a strong Corruption deck. So maybe we could try to get that. Barricaded also, Corruption. Maybe not even Corruption, maybe just a Barricade power. Gonna let you get that. And I'm also going to try to focus on this minimalist one, which is very hard to do. It's very hard to get your deck down to 5 cards, let alone have a 5 card deck that's like strong enough to beat the game. So I'm probably going to play a little Ironclad for a while, and we're going to see if we can make any of these things happen. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't had a good Corruption, Feel No Pain, Dark Embrace kind of a run yet, because it's definitely a strong way to beat the game. So maybe we'll get some of that stuff offered. Maybe we won't. But regardless, we're going to have fun playing Ironclad. And now that I'm not on Ascension 20 anymore, I have a little more leeway, and I think I can probably go head first into this Burning Elite. It's going to be tough. We're probably going to lose a lot of HP. But with all the fires after it, we can rest and probably get another Elite. I think I like that path. The problem with that path is there's no shops for me to spend 100 gold at. But what we do have here is lose all gold for remove 2 cards. And seeing as I was just talking about trying to get down to a 5 card deck, maybe we can do that on this run. So I'm going to take the lose all gold for remove 2. Probably going to remove a strike and a defend. It's a little dangerous to remove 2 strikes. Maybe I could get away with it on 0 Ascension. Ironclad definitely has more attacks available to him than he has defense cards. But if I remove 2 strikes and we get offered a bunch of defense cards, I'm going to be sad. I'm just going to remove 2 strikes, though. It's a strong start to the deck. And I'm going to try to be really selective about what I add from here on out. One of the easiest ways to get this achievement is with something like a Whirlwind and maybe an energy generating card and a strength card. So like a flex and a flex and a bloodletting can do it really well. Here's a flex, but there's also a spot weakness, which I think I prefer. And since there's no attack cards here, give me the spot weakness. Nice to have a reusable card. Way to get multiple strength buffs. Although you can do that with flex and card draw too. You play the flex over and over in one turn, that can work. And then you just hit everybody with a really big whirlwind. It's another good way to get the speedrun achievement, which is something we'll do at some point. And I guess with the flex, I'll take a pummel here. I don't want blood for blood. Heavy blade's okay. But I think I like the pummel because it hits really hard and then it exhausts and gets out of the deck. And it's also 1 cost. Yeah, I'm going to take this pummel here. It also makes it a lot easier to take a Feel No Pain if we see one. Just the fact that you have a card that exhausts. Even if you don't have, like, you know, the strong cards that exhaust other cards for you. It still helps get you in the exhaust game. And there's our bloodletting. Maybe I wish I took heavy blade now. I will be really happy if I get this. If I get a whirlwind, it'd be really nice to have this bloodletting. But I also feel like anger is probably a good thing to take here, especially if you're trying to win with a really small deck. Having a card that duplicates itself is a good way to have, you know, you technically have more than 5 cards, but it's just 1 copy of anger that you keep duplicating. So I'm going to take this anger. I'm also going to try to go heavy on events, because a lot of events can give you card removals. So hopefully we'll get lucky with some of that stuff. I think I just take 10 here to get the fight over with. Or no, I don't even have to take 10. because Pummel's really strong. And who's our boss here? Guardian. I should probably add a defense card. Maybe this ghostly armor is okay. Again, you really want to be selective with what you're adding if you're trying to get down to a 5-card deck. And the fact that I've already added 3 here tells me maybe I shouldn't take this ghostly armor, but I think I kind of need a block card. And the fact that it exhausts itself is also a good thing. Guess we'll take the money here. Hopefully we can beat Gremlin Knob, although whiffing on the spot weakness immediately is not a good sign. Might need a potion here. It's a really rough turn 1 draw. Would like to see Bash here. We get the Bash now. Unfortunately, we don't have any strength down. At least we get to keep the Vuln up here. I think I need to attack more than I need to play Ghostly Armor. And now can I kill with the spot weakness? I think I just barely kill. Cool. And we get Stone Calendar and a Blood Potion. That's fine. Fiend Fire is a really strong card to exhaust your deck with. Pummel Strike is also really good. You can actually go infinite with Pummel Strike if you have a small enough deck. Just keep, you know, redrawing cards and playing them over and over again. Of course, you need the Sundial to make it truly infinite. I think I'm going to take this Fiend Fire. It just hits really hard. It's a really strong card. It'll probably be our first upgrade here. And now, kind of a rough fight here. Looks like we're taking quite a bit. That's fine though. It's also an easy fight to land spot weakness in. And we do get to full block this turn, so that's cool. Guess play that there. And with the Blood Potion, I'm feeling pretty safe. Let's see. Guess it doesn't matter which one I kill. Kill the one with more health. Take 1 more is not the end of the world. I guess I just spot weakness here and kill you. Let the Ghostly Armor go. It's not going to matter. We should win the fight right here. Yeah. Okay, and the Pummel Strike is back. I'm going to take this one. Maybe you could argue for taking a Shrug It Off here, actually, against the Guardian. Both cards I would like to have. With the Anger, the draw is good. I'm actually going to take the Shrug It Off first. Because we are facing Guardian. We are going to want a little more block to beat him. Because he's definitely not free for Ironclad. I'm going to upgrade the Fiend Fire because it's really strong. Especially with Akabeko. That makes it really, really strong. And the one bad thing about this path is I would have liked more events. We didn't get any removals from events. So we're going to be reliant on hitting a bunch of shops if we're ever going to get close to a 5-card deck here. And I'm probably not going to add anything else this act. I'm going to upgrade spot weakness, I guess. Could have maybe argued for Bash, but I would like to remove Bash at some point. Definitely going to remove a card here. And that's another thing, is you pretty much have to do nothing with your money but remove cards if you're trying to get down to a 5-card deck. So as you can see, we need 8 more removals here if it's going to happen. Empty Cage can help us out as a boss relic. And now that I have the Shug, I'm kind of sad that I added the Ghostly Armor, but what are you going to do? I'm not buying anything else here. And we're going to try this Elite. We have the Healing Potion. Hopefully we'll be okay. This actually might be a good fight for a Power Potion. Because if we get Dark Embrace or Feel No Pain, either of those can make this a pretty free fight. I'm definitely going to attack here first. And I'm going to wait on the potion until next turn. See what our turn looks like. Maybe we'll need it, maybe we won't. So, does Anger, Strike, Pummel kill here? That's 8. Yes, it does. Cool, so I can afford to shrug it off. We do miss the Ghostly Armor. That's fine, though. Okay, now we get Spot Weakness, which is good. So I don't think the potion's going to be necessary here. I think we'll be alright. If our health gets low, we do have the health potion too, so that can work for us. And we have Anger duplicating itself here, so I'm going to try to stop taking damage now, if at all possible. 14 times 4 kills this guy, so let's do that. And we're taking 4 more. That's a shame. That's it though. And we get a Regal Pillow, so resting is going to be better. I guess I'll take an Elixir here. And I don't want any of those. Now let's upgrade the... maybe Anger for the damage. Bash might not be horrible. Shrug it off is also pretty good. I'm going to do Anger first and maybe shrug it off before the boss. And I can trade 2 random upgrades for health. That means if we do this, we probably have to rest. But I think whatever it hits, I'll be happy. Unless it hits 2 strikes. That would kind of suck. I'm going to do it though. Okay, and that's perfectly fine. I'm happy with those upgrades. So now, yeah, just the Shrug It Off and the Pummel would like to be upgraded. But I don't think that's really necessary. I'm going to rest here, though. Especially since we get the big rest from the Regal Pillow. Make this fight nice and safe. And missing Spot Weakness turn 1 kind of sucks. But what are you going to do? Complain about it, I guess. Let's see. Bash Pummel here. We'll transform. Stinks to lose the Ghostly Armor. But I think we'll be okay. I'm actually going to take a little damage here. So, to Bash and Anger. And then just block once. And there's our Spot Weakness. That's good. I'm not going to play this Anger. I don't want too many Angers in the deck. Because we want to be able to draw our block here. This is good, though. Yeah, I didn't even... well, I did need to draw, I guess, didn't I? Not a lot of block in the draw pile. I guess I'm going to hit this guy here. And we get that. That's great. I wish I could have Fiend Fired here. But we'll save the Fiend Fire and hopefully win with it. Like to keep that Vuln up if possible. And we got Stone Calendar helping out. That's cool. Let's see. 18. 18 times 4 doesn't quite kill. It's close though. It does transform him. So I think I just play it. And now we just win. I don't think I want this Blessing of the Forge. And I don't want any of these cards. Juggernaut's strong if we get like Feel No Pain online, but there's no guarantee that's going to happen. So, yeah, skip. And we don't get Empty Cage, but what we do get, let's see. Calling Bell is not something you want because the curse counts as a card in your deck. Astrolabe could be cool because it's not technically removals, but it is giving us, you know, more than likely better cards than these 3 cards, which is what I would transform. Runic Pyramid is really, really strong with Fiendfire, though. And we could just, like, beat the whole game with that. Spot weakness Fiendfire with a, you know, full hand of cards. So I'm going to take this Runic Pyramid. It's really powerful. And obviously we want as many removes as possible, so I'm going to take a path that can get me 2 shops here. Which I guess is to the right. Yeah, gotta go this way. And I'm going to take a couple events. So I'll take the path that goes through the event here. This is an easy, just like full block, right? Full block bash. You, I guess? I'm going to save the anger to help me knock birds down next turn. Since we're only on 3 energy. Yeah. Don't even think it's going to be enough. So Pummel knocks one down on its own. I could knock one down with Fiendfire. And then the problem with that is, though, that I can't block at all. But I guess that's fine, because we're not blocking much anyway. What happens if I try to full block this? We take... like 20. I don't want to take 20. I'd rather take less than that. So, 10 is the least, so we're not hitting him. So let's pummel you, knock you out of the air. I guess I can afford to anger here. And then Fiendfire this one. Just take 10. Okay, and now I can knock this one down. Thanks to the 2 angers. That's cool. We actually just kill him anyway. Yeah, I think that was the optimal way to do that fight. I don't think I want a Fear Potion. Or any of these cards. Let's see. 14 times 4 is pretty good. Kind of like the idea of using Pummel with the Akambeko here. Let's do that. And I guess block a little. Probably kill him next turn. Easily if we drop Fiendfire, and we do. And there's a Feel No Pain. I think that's something you take. Even though we want removes. As you can see, it's like we're getting at most... We're getting 2 guaranteed removes this act, right? From the 2 shops. But still, that's not getting us very close to 5 cards. So we're going to need some favorable events to do that for us. So I think I take this Feel No Pain. Just because it's so strong. And I could take this money for the curse. But that means I'm back behind another remove. So I'm just going to take the 100 gold. I'm going to remove and dupe a card. That's funny. I guess with anger, I don't really need any other attacks, do I? So yeah, get the strikes out of here. And not adding anything else. I guess we get the 2 events late. I'm going to take 1 elite here. Our health's pretty good. Our potions are pretty good. Okay. You don't have to attack every turn, you know. It's totally not necessary. It's what's happening, though. I guess defend. Take a bunch here. And Fiendfire just kills you. Again, I'm mostly not taking cards from here on out. If I see something really good, like, you know, a Dark Embrace, I'll take it. I think I just block here. Maybe I need to play this Pummel. Put him in range where we can kill him with the Fiend Fire. So yeah, I think I just Ghostly Armor Bash here. And then Fiend Fire should kill next turn. Yeah, easy. And we get Preserved Insect, okay. It's gonna make taking elites easier. I would be really tempted by this True Grit if it was upgraded, but it's not, so I'm not. Alright, and getting Bash down this turn is good. Means we can probably kill with Fiend Fire here. Be easier if the spot weakness was upgraded, but I don't think it matters, right? 15 times 2, 4, 7 is plenty. I guess I'm gonna drink this and take the potion. And Second Wind is a really powerful card. I'm gonna take the Second Wind. It's really good with Pyramid. Probably gonna upgrade Feel No Pain at the fire here. And yeah, honestly, it's already not looking very good for getting down to a 5-card deck. So I'm starting to shift my focus to just trying to win a little bit. Which should mostly be doable here. I think we kill with Spot Weakness this turn. Or with the Fiend Fire this turn. Yeah, easy. Don't want that. Maybe I do want a Pummel Strike. Wants to be upgraded. Yeah, give it to me. Gremlin Horn's cool. Probably upgrade that Pummel Strike now so it draws 2. Then we'll get the Feel No Pain. Limit Break's funny. Just gonna remove a card. I don't want strikes in my deck. We haven't seen any of the events that give you removals, which you basically need to see if you want to make this a reality, which is unfortunate. Guess I could just full block with defense here. Let's do that. Save the Akabeko for hopefully the Pummel. Yeah. Be nice if I could bash first and not waste the Akabeko, but it's not how it works. I think Pummel Strike Second Wind probably. Can even Anger. Yeah. With the cards we have, it should be really easy to get down to a 3-card deck. Should be very doable. The problem is, though, is I need this other jerk to be dead, too. So I can't just Fiend Fire the Shell Parasite and win. Okay. Think I can kill with Anger here? Yeah, if I bash. Bash, Anger, Anger. And now we just win. Disarm's really good. I'm not going to take it, though. Alright. Give me some cool removal events instead of the fights that you keep giving me. That'd be really, really nice. Would be really nice. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen, though. Does Fiend Fire kill here? Not quite. 30, 60, 90. Oh, no, it does. Cool. Okay, we get a bonus shop. That's another removal. And we get membership card, which makes the removals cheaper. And I can still afford a removal? Cool. Let's get rid of a defend, I guess. Yeah, since the bash is upgraded, I want to keep it. Now we'll upgrade the Feel No Pain, I guess. Maybe argue for Pummel. One more hit is nothing to sneeze at. Obviously, we just hold spot weakness here. So I'm going to Pummel Strike, Anger, and wait, I guess. Now we spot weakness, Feel No Pain, and just shrug, I guess. Okay. That's good. I want to spot weakness a lot of times in this fight. Very important. Kind of have a little anger infinite here going, don't we? It's kind of neat when that happens. I think I want to wait in second wind on the hyper beam turn, assuming he's alive then. Maybe I don't want to do that at all, and I just want to kill him with Fiend Fire. So I'm going to bash here. Not that I think I'm getting rid of all that artifact in time, which I'm definitely not. But I think with all these angers, I'm going to be able to kill him fast enough. Yeah, play this. And now Fiend Fire just kills this turn. So we're good. And Corruption's here. Doesn't really do much for us, honestly. Like, we already have the means. With Second Wind and Fiend Fire, we have the means to exhaust all the cards we want. And since none of these skills are 2-cost, it's really not worth playing this Corruption ever. So I'm just going to skip it. And we could get Fusion Hammer. I would really like more energy. And all the important cards here are upgraded. So yeah, give me Fusion Hammer. And now that we haven't seen Empty Cage, it's pretty much guaranteed we're not getting down to a 5-card deck. But what I can do this run easily is get down to 3 cards in hand. And, you know, draw, discard, plus hand has to equal 3 cards or less for that Purity achievement. And with all this exhaust, that's going to be easy. In fact, I haven't really been paying attention. We might have already actually done it. I'm going to go to this early shop here. And it's tempting to try to get, yeah, COD, because if I go through these events and we get a bunch of gold, that'd be really cool. We might waste a shop early, but we'll see. See what happens. I think I just bash double defend here. This is going to be a free fight with Fiend Fire. I don't think we quite kill yet, but I just spot weakness, shrug, ghostly armor. And I'll even play the anger. Yeah, play the anger. We easily kill next turn. Fiend Fire. I don't think I need any of this. I don't see any reason why I would. Stupidly holding on to hope that I'm actually going to get that other achievement. I'm just going to bash here. Let the ghostly go. Okay. Spot weakness down is good. I am going to just double defend here, though. Play the Pummel. I'd like to not have to waste this Pummel on the Exploder. I'm going to wait till next turn, see what happens. Should be easy enough to draw another attack, and we do get the anger. So he's done. And we have 10 damage in the deck, so I can afford to just Fiend Fire you. Yeah, these dazed are stopping me from getting this achievement though right now. It's unfortunate. Not the right fight for it, I guess. I think I like block potion better than that other stupid potion. And I don't think I ever afford 2 removes here, unless we get a really good event. I'm gonna keep trying though. Yeah. I don't think I want any of that. And this is just gonna add cards to our deck, which is not something I even want. Guess I'll look at just one. Panache. Not gonna take it. Don't have the money for another remove. Which kind of stinks. I could upgrade nothing with the whetstone. No, it would hit pummel. I'd be paying for 1 upgrade with that. It's kind of funny. I don't think I want anything here. Hand of Greed would have been nice earlier. Give me more money for these shops. I'm just gonna recall. And fight an Act 1 boss, I guess. Yeah, we're too late to get the 999 gold. I thought you could get that at this floor. I think the last floor would have had to been the one. I thought it was after. I thought if you got it before the treasure chest, then that activated before it switches to heal the full. Guess I was wrong though. Oh, we get to rematch with this jerk. He's gonna have a bad time. Guess I'll play Ghostly Armor, because why not? Keep it around. And I'm just going to double defend here. Not even play that. Spot weakness again. I guess play Shrug. And second wind here. Okay. This is our whole hand now, right? So just play the Ghostly Armor. And Fiendfire. No, play the Anger first. Then Fiendfire. So we still have attack cards and we don't automatically lose the fight. Okay, so now we're drawing 4 cards. Which means what I don't want to play either of these Angers. Because what I'm going to need to do to get this achievement is let the Ghostly Armor exhaust. But I'm just going to play Spot Weakness until we can do that. And win the fight. This would transform him. But I don't want to do that until, because it's also going to make a copy of the Anger and stop the achievement from happening. So I'm just going to Spot Weakness, Ghostly Armor. Take some damage here. Oh, and I forgot about Stone Calendar. That was helpful. Yeah, now my, now my damage is high enough where this is fine. So now I don't want to play anything this turn. I guess I can play Spot Weakness. We're going to take a little damage to get this achievement. But what I have to do is let the Ghostly Armor exhaust. Now we have 3 total cards in all of our piles. So that's the achievement. And we win. Cool. So we're not getting down to 5-card deck in all likelihood. But we at least got that one achievement done. Yeah, why not? These guys can do a lot of damage to us, but I've kind of already accomplished something this round, so I don't really care that much. Maybe they'll give me something cool for beating them. Let's see. Fiendfire kills here, but I think I'd rather hold on to this Pummel Strike. Yeah, and let's second wind this. That's better. Okay. Now we pummel you. This Fiendfire kill here. Yes. Gambling chip. That's cool. I guess I'll take a little health from a potion. Sure. Second Fiendfire. That's funny. Nah. Don't need it. Not necessary. We miss on the almighty boot. Horrible run already. When you don't have a boot to your name, what are you even doing with your life? I should have played that anger. That was stupid. It's okay though. What's not okay is I'm dodging my spot weakness like a jerk. I'm gonna play this defend and this anger just so I can draw 5 next turn. We could have been dealing all that damage with the boot, but no. You never get the cool boot. Yeah, dead. Don't even know why I blocked there. This singing bowl would have been nice to have earlier. And Sentinel's actually good for energy. I guess, like, there's no chance I'm getting down to 5 cards on this run. So, why not add a Sentinel Plus? Help us win the late game. Even by Ori. We have way more cards than we're supposed to have. Do I even care about removes at this point? Probably not. Take the vulnerable, the frog. We could take the frog. I'm actually going to buy Ori and look for Dark Embrace. Because Dark Embrace would make this deck really cool. And maybe we'll get some other exhausting block cards. We get a Power Through. That's a strong card. And we also get a bunch of max health, which is pretty cool. If we don't like any of these cards. This is definitely max health. You can maybe argue for that Twin Strike. Since we have the strength. A little more scaling. And it's upgraded. Yeah, I'll take that. If this True Grit was upgraded, I'd definitely take it. But I think I'm going to take the Disarm instead. And I'm definitely going to take Shockwave here. Although Burning Pact is also really good. Burning Pact is also really good. Yeah, actually, give me the Burning Pact instead. Okay, maybe we can kill Transient. Get a little double achievement action going here. I think in order to do that, I want to get rid of all of this. Because we want to draw spot weakness as soon as possible. If we want any chance at all of that happening. So we did get spot weakness here. That's good. We're still going to have to play like anger a lot. But with a really big Fiendfire, if we hit spot weakness every single go around, could happen. I feel like we're not going to have the card draw to make that happen though. If we had Dark Embrace, we probably would be able to kill this guy. But we're lacking card draw from Dark Embrace for sure. Yeah, just let Ghostly Armor go. I don't need it. We have Power Through now. So yeah, spot weakness isn't cooperating like we need it to. Guess I Power Through, Burning Pact, one of the wounds. There's our spot weakness. Anger, anger. I'm trying to save this pommel until it hits really, really hard. But again, I don't think we're gonna have the damage to kill this guy. Certainly doesn't seem like we're killing him in 2 turns in any world, so nothing you can do except try again next run. Yeah, I'll just Fiendfire next turn to end it here. There's also it's a lot easier to kill Transient actually if you play on, I think it's like 17 or 18, Ascension 17 or 18 or higher, because then he lives for an extra turn, so you actually have another turn to try to kill him. Armaments seems kind of cool here. With Pyramid, upgrade the last the last 4 or 5 cards in our deck that aren't upgraded. Yeah, I'll take it. Why not? Kind of silly, but whatever. And I guess we don't have a lot to spend gold on. Definitely not giving up spot weakness plus. Maybe the power potion's not that good. Although I'm kind of counting on it for a Dark Embrace against the heart to make that fight a lot more doable. So yeah, I'll give up the gold. And we get gold in return. It's going to be a lot less gold than the 60 we paid for it. But whatever. Guess I don't want bash here. Probably just spot weakness pummel is going to kill one of these guys, and then we'll block with the other two cards. Yeah. Spot weakness, pummel kills you. And then I get to feel no pain, Dark Embrace, or disarm rather. It's pretty cool. Yeah. So the hardest part of getting that achievement for having a 5-card deck is not actually winning with the 5-card deck, because as you can see, we don't have very many cards right now, and I'm doing just fine. But the hard part is actually getting that few cards. It's not easy to get that many removes over the course of a run, especially when you actually do need to add cards to be able to kill things. You're not just going to do it with 5 strikes, you know? That's not happening. You need to have something a little bit better than that. Here's our Pummel Strike Infinite, except we don't have Sundial, so it's not really infinite. It's just goes until you run out of energy. Just going to take the health, though. And I guess I have to rest for 3 here. It's a Fusion Hammer. And now we get to kill this jerk. I don't want Fiend Fire right now. I do like Feel No Pain, Shrug It Off. I'm probably just going to pummel this guy right off the bat. Although... Ooh, okay, no, I'm going to Feel No Pain, Disarm, and Defend here. And we'll try to save this pummel for after I get a spot weakness or 2. Which is not this turn. Alright, fuck it, I'm just going to start doing damage. And there's spot weakness. So we won't miss it next time he attacks, at least. And I guess I'll play Ghostly Armor, because we do need some block against this jerk. Yeah, so let's spot weakness. Power through. And I'm actually going to Arma over Second Wind here, because I want to Second Wind the Sentinel on a turn when we have a lot of cards to play. And that's not this turn. So we take a little bit here. Now, I want to bash Second Wind. No, I think I Burning Pact first, then I Second Wind. Okay. Maybe I don't even Second Wind yet. No, I think I still want Shrug It Off to be in my deck. So I'm just going to Ghostly Armor, Anger here. Okay, there's our Fiend Fire. That's ideally what we're going to kill him with. So we want to get him down close to half health so we can actually get in range of killing him. But what we also want is to draw spot weakness, like a lot more than we have right now. So I'm going to Burning Pact this. I don't think I needed to Burning Pact Sentinel there, although maybe it seems like I did actually need to do that. I really need spot weakness more times than I've played it right now. It's kind of rough. Yeah, and it's still not showing up. So what I think I have to do now, I'm just going to play Sentinel and then Second Wind the shitty defense cards away. Alright, there's spot weakness finally. I'd like to play it more though. So hopefully we can draw it back here. We might not need to. We might just kill with Fiend Fire this turn. 27 times 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 9. That's plenty. Cool. It's going to be kind of hard to block the heart with this deck. We're going to have to rely on killing it faster than it kills us. Which is honestly what Ironclad does a lot of the time anyway. So, nothing new there. Take a little nap. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Evolve's going to be kind of helpful. Maybe Ornamental Fan isn't horrible here with Anger. It's usually pretty horrible though. On Ironclad, that is. It's more of a silent relic. Silent Shiv deck loves this thing, but Ironclad doesn't usually play a lot more than 3 attacks in a turn. So in practice, this is 4 block a turn. Does somewhat counter Beat to Death though. Maybe an Evolve, since I can't get a Dark Embrace. Maybe Evolve would be like a little supplemental card draw that I wouldn't mind. Let's do that. And maybe I even want that stupid Intimidate, since we don't have any other weaken in the deck. And I can upgrade it with armaments. Yeah, give me that. Maybe even want to flex. Again, armaments lets us upgrade it, and we're kind of hurting for strength. So something that I can play over and over again might be worthwhile. Do I want a better potion? I don't think any of these potions are better. Arguably, this Swift potion is better than the regen potion. But I kind of like the little safety net of a little extra health. So I'm good. Okay. Can I kill somebody right now with Fiendfire? Because that's probably the thing to do if I can. 18 times 4 is not quite enough. I would need more card draw in hand, which I don't have. So let's gamble all of this. Get a better hand. At least I can block here. I'm just gonna strike you, I guess. And I'm not gonna armaments yet. Get some of the stuff we need to upgrade in hand. Get a better armaments. Okay. I think I can full block this, so. What I can't do is disarm anybody. Let's Arma, Evolve, Shrug. Okay, Burning Pack the Sentinel. That's good. Guess I don't mind doubling this. And I'm just going to power through. Second Wind? Might need the Second Wind next turn, and we're already mostly blocking. So I'm just going to play these instead. Full block that way. Spot weakness is, I need you to show up in a more prompt manner. But you're here now, so that's fine. I think this does need to be Second Wind. Shrug first. Okay, Shrug Ghostly gets me most of the way there. I'll do that instead. Okay. Can I afford to Fiendfire all of this away? I think I can afford to Fiendfire. If I play both of the attacks, then maybe I can Fiendfire there. Let's see. 13 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hurts to Fiendfire the Second Wind though, doesn't it? I think I just block normally with power through. Yeah. I want more room in hand. Maybe just burn the disarm. Allow me to intimidate later. Not sure how to play this. I can obviously kill this one easily. I guess we have the damage after that. Yeah, let's just kill him. We also have that little bit of draw from the old gremlin horn. Okay. That's good. I think I spot weakness here. Take 2 on the chin is fine. Then we just kill you, yeah? Easy. Sulform and Clay, that's going to help us block a lot. And I think I'll take this Rage Plus. Little thing at the end to tie our block plan together. Maybe not so horrible. I think I want to bash here. So I'm going to discard these. Use these. Yeah, I'm glad we have spot weakness early. And more energy would be nice. I think I just want the strength though. These are not the powers I was hoping to see. So I'm going to rage, inflame, feel no pain, bash, twin strike. And I guess just pop this potion now. Nice that we have the ginger. Being immune to weaken is cool. I think I spot weakness, disarm. Then I can just draw a bunch. Yeah, might as well shrug. Okay, getting the evolve. It'd be nice to have that in play. We're really hurting for draw here. Let's see. Evolve, intimidate. Intimidate for only 1 turn kind of stinks, but I think I probably just power through second wind this. Feels like it. Alright, this is our minus energy turn. That's fine though. Because we get to get Vuln back up, which is important. And I'm going to wait on this pummel until we spot weakness a few more times. I don't know if we're going to have the damage to beat this guy, honestly. The way spot weakness keeps hiding from us is not a good thing. Let's see. Play the anger. Play the defend. Draw twice. Okay, there's our spot weakness. Then I can just ghostly power through. Can't even power through. That's fine. Okay. Rage is good here. Pummel. Twin strike, anger. Then I think power through. Don't want a second wind here. Just shrug. Cool. And did I already burn my Arma? I didn't. It's down there. I don't think we're going to be doing it this turn, though. This is where I really want Dark Embrace, so second wind can actually draw for me. Because that's hurting us, for sure. Not being able to draw off all of this exhaust. I don't know that it's going to matter, though. Play Ghostly Armor, then power through. Then I guess this. And then second wind. Yeah, and that allows me to bash. Okay, we're getting to the point where we're going to need Fiend Fire to kill this thing. At least we get to block a little bit here, though. Not sure it's even worth blocking with the armaments. Although, what else is upgraded? Just the flex. I don't really care about the flex. Hopefully we don't need that damage from it. And we do miss the spot weakness, which is sad. But at least we can block here. Okay, there's a spot weakness. Power through ghostly full blocks. Well, it doesn't full block, but it blocks enough. And now we just play the anger. I want to have 10 cards in her next hand, though. Because 24 times 9 does kill. Right. Yeah, it does. Think about my math there for a second. We're good. Just barely killed the heart before he killed us. Just, yeah, that's the way it goes a lot of the time for Ironclad. But we got the Purity achievement. And it's definitely going to take a lot of attempts to get down to a 5-card deck. So, hopefully we can get a lot of, like, remove 2 starts. Hopefully we see an empty cage here or there. And there are a lot of events that let you remove cards, and we didn't see any of them. So this was just never going to be the run for that. But, yeah, anyway, we got a nice heart win. And with that, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.